Hello everyone, Scotty here on the Scotty and Mac Prep Report. We are doing our deep dive series into the rural division. This is the Hawthorne Hornets. If you don't know about the Hawthorne Hornets, they are coached by Cornelius Ingram. Cornelius Ingram is legendary from Hawthorne. He went to Hawthorne, was a two-sport star there. He went to University of Florida where he was a major part of the football and basketball team as well. He is Hawthorne through and through. He is a fabulous coach. He is an asset to that community. He is a wonderful asset to the football program. You look at that team, they've lost 3 games in 4 seasons. They were 10-2, 13-0, 12-0, and 10-1. It's almost not believable. It's one of the best records in the state of Florida at any classification. But let's look and do a little deep dive into this Hawthorne offense and see where they are heading into this year. Quarterback, they lost their quarterback to graduation. I think that it's going to be Richard Roundtree Jr. under center. He didn't play a lot last year. I think he threw for 500-600 yards and 5 touchdowns in some limited time. But unless someone's coming in that I'm unaware of, it looks to be his offense and his ball under center. You start looking at the running back room in Hawthorne, and what a running back room. In my opinion, it's the strength of their team. If you haven't seen number 32, you need to. Derek Guillins is a load. He is rough. He is tumble. He is mean. He is nasty. Thank Jerome Bettis. There's nothing nice about Guillins on a Friday night from 7 to 10 p.m. I am sure he is wonderful the very second the game is over, but they're going to feed the ball to him a bunch. He is very difficult to tackle. He will run between the tackles. You will know it's coming. You will have 30 guys in the box, and it won't matter. He can run, and he is a load. When you're not dealing with him, you're going to be dealing with L.J. Jackson, and he's no better. It's more the same medicine. Another linebacker. Guillins is a linebacker, go figure. And another linebacker that plays running back like a linebacker. Rough, tumble, mean. That is the toughest backfield I think I have evaluated across the board in the Panhandle. My guess is that Coach Ingram is going to feed them the ball a bunch and take a little pressure off a Roundtree. And if you get caught creeping up, then you'll be dealing with probably Darian Bowie, the wide receiver, and even though it may be Jaden Stark. And when you look at that room, Willie Sutton, Dominic Harvey, that room's a little thin. I think the leader of that room is Bowie, number 4. He had about 400 yards and 4 touchdowns last year. The others, I think, will pitch in, Sutton and Harvey and 2028 class of Jaden Stark. But in any event, wide receiver room I think will be okay, but they're going to run the dickens out of the ball, and who wouldn't when you have those 2 running backs? You look at the offensive line situation, it's a little bit thin, but they seem to have 4 really nice pieces to that line. They're going to bring 52 Carson Mincy. You're going to deal with 55 Michael Williams, who's young but good. You're going to deal with Tellis Harris, number 78. And my guess is Zeron Sessler, number 56. Those are most of the O-linemen from last year's roster that had any playing experience at all. I'm sure Coach Ingram has added some O-linemen to this roster. And so my guess is that he is going to add some competition for some spots on that line and see what he can put together come the first game of the season against Discovery. But in any event, you look at the defense, they lost their top 5 tacklers to graduation. I think it's clear that this year this defense belongs to Kyler Ingram, 6'2", 230, can play D-tackle, can play linebacker. He's all over the field. He actually plays hoops in baseball, if you can believe it. He's super athletic. But in my opinion, I haven't spoken with the coach. I haven't spoken with any of these players. But from the outside looking in, it looks to be Ingram's defense, and I'm sure he's expected to be the leader of that defense for Hawthorne. And then I think you're going to have Nathan Jennings in that 2027 class that plays receiver, but he also plays defensive back. He's going to have Dakari Wiggins in that 2028 class helping out, who's a great player to watch down the road. You have Messiah Gent in the 2027 class. Just so many young athletes in this team. And then you look at Martin, Dracian Martin, 2028 class, 6'3", 240, number 26. If you haven't seen him, he's a lot to deal with on defense. I imagine he's going to be a lot to deal with for most folks on Friday night. And then, of course, L.J. Jackson will flip around and play some defense, and I don't need to tell you what that's like dealing with, but he's unbelievably rough and tumble. He's the best tackler on the field. He's the meanest tackler on the field. I don't know what else to tell you. And then he has Jordan Asante to pitch in as well. But I think a nice nucleus of guys pitching in defense. I'm looking for nice things from this Hawthorne team. I'm looking for them to build on that 10-2 record from last year. We're cheering for you, Coach Ingram. We are cheering for the Hornets. Stay healthy and good luck. And remember, the grind never graduates.